Tech and clips.
Yeah. Guys, I am not even gonna lie. I've always known Eddie Murphy, to be a comedian, to be an actor, and he's good at it. Imagine my surprise, when I found out, he does music. This was sent to me by Danny Bilodeau. Shout outs to you, brother. Song's titled Temporary. It's a lyrics video, and I'm like, what? Eddie Murphy sings, and he gave me a little bit of insight about him. He plays the guitar and all of that. So I'm really, really looking forward to, a beautiful performance. Like I said, first time, knowing that Eddie Murphy actually does music. So I'm going in hard. Have the lyrics put. Okay, well, fortunately, this is a lyric video, so the interpretation should be a little, simple. Yeah. So if you love Eddie Murphy, please, subscribe to the channel and, do the needful. Let's take a listen, guys. Let's go. Okay. He's playing acoustic guitar. Wow. I love this. Ooh, the whistle. Yeah.
Hey, what you gonna do?
Nice. He doesn't sound half bad.
After all the lies they told you,
Whoa.
damn near everything they told you. Got to free your mind, open up
Okay.
your eyes. Yeah. Ain't no angels on no shoulders. The Pope ain't much and the devil's just a lie. And even with your clout and money,
Guys, he sounds good.
yeah, when the reaper
Really
comes, we will kiss your ass goodbye. Yes, we will. It's temporary. Everything is only temporary.
Yeah, everything's
But
really temporary. But God, wow.
God is
Everything's only temporary with God. Okay?
It's temporary. You and me only temporary.
Wow. That's a gospel feel to
It's
it.
so much bigger than yourself. And you ain't but a tiny tick of time. And those certificates for prestigious graduations on your wall, when your time is up, won't buy an ounce of time. Write your will. It's temporary. You and me are only temporary.
Yeah, you and me only
But
temporary. But God.
God is everlasting.
Wow. God is everlasting. Yeah, that's for damn sure, guys.
Everything is only temporary. So all your good connections is temporary.
Yeah.
And all the bill collectors is temporary. Ain't no angels on no shoulders. It's temporary. A pope ain't much, and the devil's just a lie.
Wow.
It's temporary. I said the pope ain't much, and the devil's just a
Pope ain't
lie.
much, the devil's just a liar.
It's temporary. A pope ain't much, and the devil's just a lie.
Wow. The Pope ain't enough. The Pope ain't much. And the devil is just a lie. Guys, Eddie Murphy. Wow. Shout out to Danny Bilodeau for throwing this my way. When people, hear the name Eddie Murphy, like I said from the beginning, they immediately, think of comedy, blockbuster movies and legendary, stand-up. So for me, hearing him, step into, a serious, reflective, musical space, with a song like, Temporary, can honestly, catch you a little, off guard, and I'm speaking for myself. But I mean, once the song starts, it quickly becomes clear that Eddie Murphy, isn't just playing around here. There is a genuine message behind it. I mean, right from the beginning, I mean, I personally love the acoustic guitar. I feel like the acoustic guitar, set a calm, almost spiritual tone. The production is pretty stripped back, compared, to a lot of modern, R&B and soul music. In my opinion, and that actually works, in the song's favor. Definitely keeps the focus on the lyrics. Fortunately, this was a lyric video, and the feeling of the performance, rather than flashy, instrumentation. Lyrically, guys, this song, I feel like it revolves, around a really, really simple but powerful idea. I mean, everything in life is temporary. The money, the fame, the struggles, success. All of it temporary. I mean, that theme to me, I feel like gives the song, thoughtful, almost philosophical, sort of vibe. It's the kind of message that feels especially interesting. Coming from someone like Eddie Murphy, who has experienced the massive fame and success for decades. I mean, it almost feels like a reflection, from someone who has seen both the highs and the realities of life, in the spotlight. Vocally, guys, I was surprised. I mean, Eddie Murphy's performance, is surprisingly solid, I have to say. I mean, love the fact that he wasn't trying to overpower the song, or show off huge vocal runs. Instead, he kept it smooth, he kept it sincere, and a bit conversational, which actually fits the message really, really well. His voice sits comfortably in the arrangement, I must say. And when I mean the gospel style backing vocals come in, guys, they add a warm layer that lifts the whole track and gives it slightly uplifting sort of feel. The song also has a bit of gospel and soul influence in there, especially with the choir elements. I feel like that gave the track a reflective atmosphere, almost like a reminder to step back from the chaos of everyday life and remember what actually matters. What stood out the most is the honesty of the song. In my opinion, it doesn't feel like it's chasing I mean radio hits or trends. Instead, it feels like personal statements, something Eddie Murphy wanted to say, rather than something designed purely for charts. Yeah, in my opinion. So yeah, I loved it overall. This song might surprise a lot of people who only know Eddie Murphy as a comedian or actor, especially me. Definitely shows in a more introspective and thoughtful side of him as an artist. It's not a huge explosive record, but it doesn't need to be. I mean, the simplicity, the message, and the sincerity are really what carry the song. Yeah, by the end of it, you are left with a track that feels calm, a track that feels reflective and quietly meaningful. A reminder that sometimes the most powerful songs are the ones that just speak simple truth. Guys, I loved it. I look forward to checking out more from Eddie Murphy. Shout out to Dana Biladu. Guys, just in case you want to support the channel, just in case you want to support me, links in the description. You can buy me a coffee, you can join my Patreon, all of the good stuff. Yes, let me know if you want me to do more Eddie Murphy reactions on the channel. I'll be so glad to do just that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. My name is Philip. On to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, and then peace out.